I cannot afford to lose another game, bro. Kizzy.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Davis joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he's going to run it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire play going forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll get it up to about.
Oh, this game is about to be so hard, bro. What up?
Just moving those chains we Frank Ford did back in the day.
Frank Ford, Willis McGahee, Henry James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball
What up,
to
chat?
is a reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Back to throw, it's Ward. Skips away from pressure. And it's caught. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 27.
I love when Cuban because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to kick off and run.
What up, fellas?
Those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
And I think it's because the tight ends have so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, when the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
That's reeled in. It's Arroyo. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground.
Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking the field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and put some numbers on it.
And see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. Here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. Scanning the field, it's MrNobody. Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
This time they'll go to the running game. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Lost a fire on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get him.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And is knocked away. An incomplete, the defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
It's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. Dagger throw takes time to develop. Really got to settle the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw, just on the same page with this receiver.
Coming after him. Dances away from the heat. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's MrNobody. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting the hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab it out for the first. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
I know it run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Throwing to the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but number 4 putting his offense in business.
Not all DBs can make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football.
Bro, he was beat.
Securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You gotta.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are on the football line. He does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to pass, it's Ward. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
The give out of the gun. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this ground.
At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy, run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. And the field goal to end the half. It's halftime. The Canes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Low-scoring 1st half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you have time to go in the locker room. You have time to discuss what they're doing and what our plan of action is now moving forward. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, he had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better 2nd half?
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, I tell you what, you got a guy that's that good at that second defense. You better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, what a move! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space and he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback checking off. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense comes up with the sack. This defense has been dialed in all day. Really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this team and make them feel uncomfortable.
That one comes out hot down the right side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and he rolls into the house.
Freaking work for it right there.
The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The sledding has been top. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running pull routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Oh, they're going to run me to death, bro.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but the throw's incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Move!
Bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Man, I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Colin, how is it against you?
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out of space, see if a dude can break a tackle, maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just, I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Nice man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You simply don't see that very often. The quarterback of this guy's caliber, missing a guy wide open in the end zone, he makes those throws in his sleep.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Trying play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, they can also drain the clock. Knocked down after a gain of 1, they'll mark it at the 6.
Two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown and make this a two-possession game. You can almost place it. If you can find a way to get in the end zone here, just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down at the floor as they get closer and closer.
And again, my thought process thinking, points are good, guys. If I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to get a length of the field. But I also want to run this clock and continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They'll run it on third and goal. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered against the football.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He will not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
What a great stop and a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this is a chance now to do a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Unloads to the right. And that ball is picked off. Even with minimum gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, Not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is built up physical. You hear it a lot in football. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him from the ground.
Keep pounding away at the defense and make that play work. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open up the pass.
This game.
Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning. And they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. Doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. At the end of the day, David, that's a happy life.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. Pretty to me.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright. Sweet chance for us to get in the playoffs. I can't lose another game. That was a close one, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bro. That was close. I gotta post a TikTok.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on the back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Davis, David Pollack, and Justin Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
That's a terrible kick.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
I need this dub. I need this dub.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown that get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 35. Now the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Ducks.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road. You know, this is going to be
Where are my
a
safeties at?
They've got the better play. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown. They made a statement.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it's popped from inside the 20, and here he comes. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Hayes. Just keeps picking up the top yards and gets it down to 26.
This defense has got to get better at tackling the open field of game tackling because if you need three guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
On second down, lost the throw. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. On a little time, lets it go. And he just let it drop it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops the throw. Going for it all. And he's got it inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play enough move to change.
On defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their moves, and he made the pick. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page and calm down to go out and refocus this time.
Yeah, and some people know that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, what's important? They continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Fires one high and deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Motherfucker was wide open. Bart threw it underneath.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate runs.
Yeah, and I don't think you can be conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down coming up. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Really shows you his skills on that last run. I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores today. Well, you say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is pulling everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Crazy, bro.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll throw it on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Ball's incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Bro.
After after getting nothing on the last play. Will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Trying to power it in. Jumped on top of the pile.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively giving it a shot.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half. Cut down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before that.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Now going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense is...
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
We've just seen in this game, the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, he just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second big throw in this game.
Excellent field position here for the offense. The gift to the back. We'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver shows motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
So as a defense, do I load the middle where they can run the football, up the gut and really come attack me downhill right now, or do they hit me with a jet sweep? It's really tough to play defense when you've got to defend both and you get the first down in the
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it down. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot more than they can.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. After that, Lakers answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. You'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. They throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got a man. It's Whittington. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Hey, and I get the ball. Ain't nobody dropped my jump today. 19%.
to start the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are, we're going to keep doing what we do, we're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looking for a man. It's Milrow. Getting some heat. Trying to get to it. That pressure is on him quickly, and a hiccup, and down he goes for the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you can do quarterback.
And he throws his third pick of the day into the LB. They didn't give him much on the return, but they were in prime scoring position at the 22.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, that ever work out great.
Lost the pass. Floating away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I like the offensive idea here. Try to change the launch mode of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting it because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in one of those situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. The window's got a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on the 3rd down trying to generate a touchdown.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Extending the play. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There's nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball, you can run it in. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to prove it away. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a punt! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36 and a first down.
Yeah, really creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge and just try to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake. They're trying nowhere to go and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Trying to find his man on first down. On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him involved. So he was jumping up and down saying, "Come on, you throw it to me." But by that time, the defense already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're going to put up the interception.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating. You got the offense moving a little bit, and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Just couldn't find an open man, and he'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Milrow. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what.
And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. On target. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
I gotta pee so bad.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for pickups. Oh, I bet you would love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as a completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run out to the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception drive comes up empty and it's a turnover.
Did you see that? I really just did that. Did you see that? Oh my gosh.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Running to the left. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the offense. Miller with the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart that, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off, and let's get in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
He rolls it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here at the 4. He makes this one. The lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff game out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the second attempt. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. He's taking the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Throws for the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Henderson.
But this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
Timeout called on the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You want me to run the ball?
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Fires deep for the end zone. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. But the defender makes the catch in the end zone. Up possession. This is ball game, but because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown time. Ready to final take the lead.
Now, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
This game is trying to take me out, bro.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Coming after it. Oh, they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense
Let's
put
go.
it up. And that's the final play of the game.
All right.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.
I'm on 11%.
High-ball game,
I'm gonna come back
right at the end, even clutch plays,
after I charge
these
it.
guys deliver.
And you can't teach